My wife, the CEO, told me, "You're sleeping in the guest room until you say sorry." I just nodded and said, "Okay." The next morning she came in and asked, "Have you learned your lesson?" But when she saw my side of the closet empty and the divorce papers on the table, she finally understood who was really in charge. My wife Elena is a tech CEO, brilliant, powerful, intimidating. For 8 years, I supported her rise, managing our home, attending galas, playing the perfect husband while she built her empire. Then came the gala where everything shattered. Her new VP of Innovation, Kyle, was there. Young, confident, too comfortable. He adjusted her necklace at dinner like it was routine. When I asked if he did that often, Elena's smile froze. She grabbed my wrist under the table, hard. "Behave!" she hissed. Later, Kyle mentioned loving that view from the balcony at sunrise, our balcony, the one off our bedroom. The table went silent. I looked at Elena. She looked away. That night, she was ice cold. "You embarrassed me in front of investors. Until you apologized to me and Kyle, you're sleeping in the guest room." I just said, "Okay." She blinked, expecting a fight, but I walked to the guest room without another word. That's when I started digging. I found our bank statements. $47,000 in consulting fees paid to Kyle's LLC, hotel charges during her conferences, jewelry purchases I never received. Our doorman Marcus had been keeping notes for months. Returned with young man, 11 p.m. said emergency meeting. My hands shook reading his journal. He'd watched my marriage crumble from the lobby. I called a lawyer the next morning. By afternoon, I had movers scheduled and new bank accounts opened. Elena's wine collection, appraised and documented, including the $15,000 bottle delivered to Kyle's apartment. While she was at her morning board meeting, I emptied our home of everything that was mine. Photos, my late father's books, even the herb garden she'd mocked. The movers worked like surgeons, removing 8 years of my life in 3 hours. I took one last walk through each room, remembering the man who'd lived there, always accommodating, always second. That version of me was gone now, packed away with the furniture. Then I left the divorce papers on her desk with the forensic accountant's report showing exactly where our money went. When she came home, I listened from my hotel room as Marcus texted updates. "She's upstairs, lot of door slamming, now very quiet." My phone rang. Elena's voice was shaking. "Where is everything? What have you done?" "Relocated," I said calmly. "Everything's documented and legal." "You can't humiliate me like this. I'll destroy you." That's when my lawyer called, on speaker. "Elena, we've submitted evidence of embezzlement to your board. Using company funds for personal expenses is a felony. They're reviewing Monday." Silence. Then, "Those were legitimate business costs. Then you'll have no problem showing Kyle's actual work deliverables, right?" She hung up. Monday came. The board placed her on leave. Kyle resigned when they asked